And so then here's this bombshell. You got to hear this. The question is, RFK Jr. staying in the race for president. Listen, they did not give him a fair deal. They railroaded him, said, you're not really welcome here. They rigged the entire Democrat apparatus against him and ran him out of the race. And so he started a third-party presidential bid, as you know. Well, his running mate, Nicole Shanahan, yesterday said, well, they have other options. They may leave the campaign and join forces with Donald Trump. That's what she said. Listen.
71% of Americans want a strong third party with a real shot at winning. There's even public funds available if we get over 5% of the vote. So we could get, I think it's like $13.5 million in public funds to keep the party going. And that's, that's worth something. That means that we can position for a real third party election in 2028 where we don't have to go around and spend tens of millions of dollars on ballot access, which means that we can spend all of that time and money campaigning. So, there's two options that we're looking at.
Well, we didn't get to the end of that. Two options we're looking at. The option being creating that third party or joining forces with Donald Trump. Joining forces with Donald Trump is what she said. That would change everything, wouldn't it? And look, we've discussed it here. What if RFK was your director of Health and Human Services? What if RFK was your director of Health and Human Services? Good position for him. He could battle Big Pharma, get rates down, talk about, the injections and so forth. Because when it comes to this election, there are certain things that Donald Trump and Robert F. Kennedy Jr. agree on. Free speech, free access to elections, a fair process when it comes to selecting candidates. They agree on these things. And safe and secure elections, of course. So when she comes out and says we could join forces with Donald Trump, and they're polling between 5 and 10%, well, that should scare the daylights out of Democrats. Look, you've already got a situation where Kamala Harris has peaked. She's peaked. And they had Barack Obama on the stage last night. They don't have him on the stage with her on Thursday. And the reason quite simple. He would overshadow her. He is still the biggest rock star the Democrats have. It's been 16 years since he was nominated to be president, 16 years. And Barack and Michelle Obama are still the best thing the Democrats have to put in front of the faithful. He was better than Joe Biden, certainly better than Kamala. And apparently there's still bad blood between Barack Obama and the White House right now, which is the reason Kamala Harris was not on the stage with him last night. She is doing a fundraising event 90 miles away in Milwaukee. Why? Because they didn't want that bad look and more bad blood with the White House. Look, Joe Biden could go off at any moment. They don't know when or where. He's still the president, allegedly. I don't think he's really running things, as we talk about in this program. But he still has the title. He still is able to go and sit in the Oval Office, apparently. And if he says one bad thing, he can tip this election. Look, I go back to why I think that Josh Shapiro's nowhere near this, and Gretchen Whitmer's really nowhere near this. It's because they intend to run for president in 4 years. They intend to be in the race for the 2028 nomination. And they assumed Kamala Harris got the nod that they would be out for the next 4 years. And not just the next 4 years, but the next 8 years, I mean. Right, so there you go. That's where we are. That's how it lines up. Kamala Harris underwhelming the crowds, refusing to do the debate on the 4th of September. We'll do a debate on the 10th of September, and we'll keep an eye on that for you as well. These programs takes a lot of time and great partners like Birch Gold. In these crazy times, there is peace of mind and security. Security for our country, security for our leaders, and security for our families. But think about this. If you have all of your eggs in just one basket, you're not financially secure. Gold and silver are an excellent way to diversify your savings. They're a hedge against inflation. And through my friends at Birch Gold Group, you can own physical gold and silver in a tax-sheltered retirement account. It's one thing you can do today to secure your family's savings. Text the word Gruber to 989898. Receive your free information kit on gold. Plus, in August only, on any purchase you make, Birch Gold is giving away free Donald Trump silver coins, a brand new one-of-a-kind silver coin featuring Donald Trump raising his fist in the moments after the attempt on his life. You don't want to miss your chance to own this special piece of history, a celebration of a leader dedicated to our security preserved in the security of precious metals and a coin. So secure your savings today. Get your free Trump silver coins. Text Gruber to 989898 today. It's free to find out more. Gruber to the number 989898. All right.